Hey, another test drive here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. This is a 2000 Chevy SS SLP 6-speed LS1 Camaro. And of course, we'll be taking it down the road, picking out flaws, chips, scratches, rust, dents, letting you know everything about this ride so you know what you're getting before you get here. 100 detailed pictures available, maplemotors.com. Financing and shipping, yes, it's available. This one's got aftermarket set of wheels, 4-wheel disc brakes, SLP exhaust. Looks like all the lights are tinted. We're gonna take it down the road. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Before we take off, check everything out here. We've got yourself a Hurst shifter, Kenwood touchscreen, cold AC. Interior in this one's in great shape. Tinted windows. Headliner's clean. The tack there, the gate, the little numbers are kind of disappearing on us. Place you bet you think the horn works. Showing 86,000 miles on the dash. All the gauges are working. Great oil pressure, 65 pounds. That oil change light will cut off in 2 seconds. Does have a dash cap on it. Most of these dashes crack. This one has a cap cover. Radio.
When NCA opened its doors in 1997.
Working. AC. AC is cold on this one. Wipers. Yeah. Tilt. Got a fat tint strip up here up top. And the horn. What do you think? It works. Again, 86,000 miles. Everything's working. Let's hit the road, see how it runs and drives. Okay, guys. I already know what you're thinking. Yes, this is my car. I'm not gonna skimp on anything. The only reason, I've had this car like 5 or 6 years. It's probably the longest I've ever owned any vehicle. The only reason I'm selling, absolutely love it, and I love white too. I got a black one with 15,000 miles. I've been looking at two 2000 SS 6-speed Camaros in my driveway for a little bit now, and I'm like, I don't need 2 of them. Exact same cars. I was like, all right, I guess I'll do it. But it was cool having a white one and a black one. Black one's got black wheels, white one's got white wheels. But yeah, I did just do brake pads on this one. I had the front brakes done, and I did all the brakes myself. I did put a brand new SLP muffler on the back when I first got it. I also had the rear end redone about a year ago. This one here, tight steering, track straight as an arrow. It doesn't pull anywhere. It's got plenty of power. Shifts out good. The brakes, solid, nice and smooth too. Car, I did a lot of little stuff to it. I did tint the tail lights, the headlights and stuff were already in it. The only thing that I did was change the bulbs out of the headlights to LED. I think I did the marker lights tinted as well. The third brake light also had it tinted, just to go for that blacked out theme here. But it's always been a pretty good car. Power steering hose broke on me a few months ago, and I had it fixed. And the only thing I really had to do on brakes was pads. I had the front rotors turned. It's got the slotted rotors in the front too, so I didn't want to have to buy new ones. I was like, well, these are fine. They were just barely bumping, so I had them turned. I'm telling you everything I possibly know about this. This was working perfectly fine, and then the numbers just started distorting. I can kind of see what's going on here, but we also have a tack right here. You basically set that, and it's like a shift light. I never used it. I didn't race this car. I basically just took it to car shows, and I'm a 4th gen fanatic. I love them. That's why I bought one with 15,000 miles. And with this one at 86, I was like, okay, it's time to go ahead and sell this one. Before I bought the car, the shocks in the back were upgraded. It's got adjustable ones. We're gonna do the same thing we always do. Outside pictures. We're gonna light up the undercarriage. I didn't prep any of that stuff. I literally just drive this car to work and stuff. Sometimes we go to dinner in it, obviously. But we'll light up that undercarriage, get the outside shots, and end with picking out the flaws. And hopefully we beat this crazy looking storm coming in. So I definitely don't want to re-clean this one. I'll be back. The brake there works. I have noticed it grabs there, and you still got more. My newer one, obviously it'll grab like here. So the cable must be stretched a little bit on the brakes. It still works though. I think that's pretty much it. I've actually got documentation on this one, the birth certificate, the SLP little certificate and stuff. I got a lot of paperwork that I got from the previous owner as well. It's in a booklet about that thick too, along with the stuff that I had done to it. You got receipts. I'll be back. Okay, it is time to roll. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. We're gonna head on back to the lot, and we'll do picking out the flaws there. Like I said, I'm just gonna chamois this thing off. It shouldn't be too bad when we get over there. This parking lot is rough, but it's all right. I'm happy they let me use it. I also had the power window motor replaced on this one a few years ago. Like I said, I've done a bunch of stuff. I had the rear end done by 4-Way in Gallatin. And if you slow down the video, on the cover of the rear end was the size that I went with. I can't remember to be exact with you. Definitely gonna have to wash this one off when we get back to the lot. It started raining on me. Kind of figured it would. Didn't want it to, but I wanted to get all these videos done for you. I still got another one to do today, and I don't think I'm gonna get to it. Now, I didn't buy the little deal that makes the controls work for the radio. I never did that. I installed the radio myself too. That's what used to be my thing in high school. I put everybody's audio systems in. Always run Mobile One. Countless oil changes just because I did another one in the garage and I had this one sitting there. Got stuck behind some guys going real slow here because it started raining. Good thing is I got most of the video done. I just got to do the walk around on it. Also, when I bought these wheels and tires, I got them from Brian's Motorsports right down the road. I got the biggest combo I could get for the back, the widest tires. Same with the front. I wanted wide tread, front and rear. Getting into it, it's still trying to slip with it raining like this. Bumping the road here. Suspension's decent on this one. These cars, they had like a rigid style suspension. If anybody has any of these 4th gens, you know what I'm talking about. Kind of like late 90s Corvettes. Basically the same kind of suspension. Oh, poor girl's walking in the pouring down rain over there. I think I've covered everything. Keypad works, locks work, both sides. Both windows up and down good. We made it back to the lot. Let me find an awning. Let me get a chamois. Let me get a hose pipe. And then we'll walk around this ride. It doesn't have too many flaws on the paint, but I definitely want you to know everything about it. I hope you enjoyed this one. I know this was a personal ride, but please hit subscribe, share, and I'll be back with more. All right, getting ready to walk around this Camaro, looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents. Let's go ahead and get started here. Finally got her cleaned up. I got back. Man, it downpoured for 30 minutes. So I went ahead and washed the car again. Got her chamoised off. Opened the trunk and was like, all right, let's just get started. Stain here. and at your jams. Everything's clean. Now we're looking for any kind of flaws, chips, scratches, rust dents. Went down the side here. Let me shut this door. Great tread on the tires. Little dirt spot there. Couple little chips in there. Got some light cracks on the front bumper in the corner. Up here as well. Light little marks inside there if you get real close. Very faint. Some chips on the edges have been touched up. This piece here, even on the low mileage one that I have, bubbles. And the reason for that is a factory flaw. It's the glue underneath this piece. Now, I never did anything with it. There's many options. You can get a new one. I thought about doing the route where you sand it down and then vinyl wrap it, and then you can vinyl wrap it whatever you want. But I do like the blacked out look. I just drove it the way it was. But yeah, it's just like little air pockets popping up. The paint just chips and it looks like that. Only on that piece, cell panel is what they call it. This little piece here, it's got a little discoloration to it. I don't know if, I guess it could be cleaned up. Maybe waxed on. Coming around the front end. Right up here under the ID tag, it's got a little chip. Somebody replaced that and they probably chipped it when they replaced it with the LS1 tag. A little bit of debris inside the headlight. I guess that comes from the bulb was put in. I changed the bulbs out, but that was already in there. I tried to get it out because I took the headlights completely out and I was like, oh, I got it all out, and then there was still some left. Cracks in the front. Same. A little crack in the paint there. And in that corner spot there. Light cracks here on the side. It's very light. Back at midsection. A little ding right here. It's tiny. It's on the side there from a door ding. Touch-up marks. Light scuff here. Same thing, cell panel. They just had a common problem there. Interior. W8. I did replace the driver's seat. The original one was kind of cracked up, just kind of like these edges here. But the top part of this was way better. And I drove it for so long, I just had a towel in the seat. Like when I first bought the car, it was already had little cracks and stuff. And I just put a towel in the seat forever. Carpet's in good shape. But this was like 150 bucks. It's pretty nice too. It was not hard to do. You had to take the whole seat out and take the whole thing apart. But it was kind of cool. The passenger seat's still original, but it's in good shape, so I didn't mess with it. Little cracks right here. I guess that's like some kind of satellite radio deal. And this is a dash cap and goes over top of it. The one underneath it was cracked in the middle. But I put that on there 4 or 5 years ago. I really don't know how long I've owned this car, but it's been a while. Got the Bluetooth. These edges like to be floppy. Back in high school, I just took them all the way off. Put a big tent strip. I got a new lid for this one. The other one, a lot of people will lean on these and it'll crack the insides. So that button was a little faded. I had another button as well ordered, never put in. I believe you just take the screws out, put it in. But it looks great. It all matches. Oh, my keys in my pocket? I guess so. Well, let me go in and get my keys. I left them in the desk. All right, I got the keys, so now we're gonna start it up and listen to it. Looking around at your dash. The oil is not bad. I don't know why that oil change light, it'll stay on for about 60 seconds and then it goes away. It does it on both of my cars. I guess that's just what they do. Took out the ashtray, put a USB. Phone pops up on here, it's Bluetooth, all that good stuff. Pop the hood. cracks on the edge there. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit subscribe, share, hit that like button. 100 detailed pictures available, maplemotors.com. Financing and shipping also available. And if you have any other questions, obviously we'll go back over and send you more information. I do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.